Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me, much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a general collective reading for your sign. Let's see what we've got here for you now. We've got 10th house, seventh house, and 11th house. Let's get some astrological guidance now. Bottom of the astrological deck is Grand Trine Blessings. Lovely card. We've got Saturn, Yod Destiny, and we've got Mercury retrograde there. This will be the energy of that. Let's get some goddess guidance now. We've got Athena. And we've got Green Tara. And we've got Una, easy does it. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Guinevere, True Love. Let's get a destiny card. Strength, okay. I think you might need that in your relationship or even your career coming up. Let's get a fairy tarot now. Six of Autumn, bottom of the fairy tarot is Two of Spring. Okay. All right, so we've got 10th house coming in for you. So now 10th house is covers a number of things. It can be the career, but it can also be aspects of your fame or your reputation or your public status. So it depends on your situation. Public status is how others see you or what your status is in the world. So you may be going from employed to self-employed or something like that. But it's your status and what other people see. So all of those aspects come in, but it is also the house of authority. So this can be an authority figure in your life. So this can be like a mentor or a boss or some other authority figure. It could even be a father or a dominant parent. It can also be an institution or some sort of a body that is authoritative. So this can be like the government or the military or even legal. It depends really on, what you perceive as being an authoritative figure in your life. So it's interactions on that level. It could be any one of those areas. It more than likely is career, though. It seems to be that may be the case. But you've got Saturn truth coming in here. Now, Saturn rules the 10th house anyway, and it rules Capricorn. So this is a very strong energy. It's not a fast moving energy. So whatever is going to go on in this house will take its time. All right. But it really is about building foundations, building a strong foundation so that you can grow. And also, obviously, if you're building a career or your reputation or some other aspect of the 10th house, it needs to have a strong foundation. Anything that doesn't have a good foundation, then Saturn will just fall away. So Saturn is a very strong energy like that. It really can send things sort of just dismantling around you. But what you need to do is, whatever you're working on in this house, this is about building brick by brick and getting a strong foundation, and also putting in systems, in schedules, in and just really looking at everything, your routines and the structure in general around this house. And it can also be that if it is an authoritative figure or an authoritative institution that you're involved in, you could be put through your paces with the Saturn energy. So this is shoulder to the wheel. There could be quite a bit of work involved, but it can also be like you might have the person might be quite a taskmaster. You could also be under time pressure as well. With Saturn, things go slowly. They don't, as I said, they don't turn around quickly. So there's some sort of, there could even be like frustrations and delays. Perhaps things are not moving as fast as you'd hoped or something like that. But it really is about timekeeping as well. It rules time, does Saturn. And it can be almost like you've got a lot of responsibilities coming in this house, so you are under the weight of those responsibilities. Or it can be also that you are perhaps not getting the recognition you deserve for the work that you're doing. It just depends on what is coming in for you in the 10th house. But there's whatever gets built under the influence of Saturn is long lasting, because it really does put you in a position where you're forced to actually really put your shoulder to the wheel, focus on what you're doing, and build, bring systems in and create something which is going to be long lasting. That is the ultimate goal of Saturn. And it's in the 10th house, so it's like a double whammy. We've got here Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. All right. So something is coming in, whether it's you're entering some sort of institution, or you're dealing with the government or some other aspect, or it could be that you are wanting to perhaps work on your career. However it's coming in for you, but it's saying that you must follow your inner wisdom, that the owl is there. So this is your inner knowing about things. Follow your intuition and be prepared to really apply yourself in some way, shape or form in this house. So you could be building up towards that now. And, it's going to be in Libra. So just put your shoulder to the wheel and apply yourself in whatever way is coming up for you in the 10th house, but follow your instincts, and that will be a very good, strong guide for you. It's like your inner GPS. Now, we've got here, bottom of the Fairy Tarot is Two of Spring. So a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. So this could be playing out in your 10th house. And this is where the hard work comes in. And, as I said, whatever you build with Saturn is going to be long lasting. It really puts you through your paces. So just go with it and be open to the structuring that Saturn will bring in. We've also got 7th house and we've got 11th house, and these all involve other people. So somewhere in this reading, as we continue on, there will be possibly partnering with others. So whether this is a personal love relationship, because you've also got Guinevere here, or whether this is a business partnership, or it could be both. But you've also got 11th house, and that can be groups or friends, friendships, societies, associations, things like that. So any one of those areas could be coming in for you, but it's a very good aspect to be having, and you're going to be bringing in this strength aspect as well. So you're going to need that to do this building, to actually create what it is that you want to create here, and you may have to collaborate with others, as I said, to bring this about. Now we've got here 7th house. As I said, this is the house of partners. So this can be your love relationship, but it can also be a business partnership. And also it rules the lower courts. So we've got here Yod Destiny. So this is a destiny card. Again, it's bringing in hard work and even a sort of a certain level of frustration with things that need to be dealt with. But this can normally be a very specific area of your life which is requiring you to detach from other people's advice or input or support. In fact, you probably won't get it with whatever it is that you're working on here. So whether this is a personal relationship or it's a business partnership, you're pretty much going to be doing this within the realm of that. There's going to be no external support. And this is because this forces you then to go inward and to follow your own inner GPS, which is what Athena was saying here about your inner wisdom, all right? So follow that, no matter what is going on, always follow your instincts. This can really put you through your paces as well. But it's very important because during this process, which can be a very strong angle bearing down on a specific point in your life, as I said, but this is following your own path. It's almost got like a pioneering quality to it. So you will be kind of on your own. You may be doing things quietly. You may be starting a business on your own, or you may be entering into a relationship on your own, or you may be something to do with that coming in. And, this is where this partnership comes in. But it is following your own inner GPS, listening to your own guidance and following that path. And don't expect the path to be clear in front of you. It may not be. In fact, it's probably unlikely. And this is because when destiny is involved, this is part of your life purpose, your life path. And not, that is not really revealed to you in one big massive chunk, because you would be intimidated. So it comes in small steps, and you take a step and then you get busy with that. And then once you've reached a certain point, then the next step is revealed, and so it goes on. So this is why you have to follow your inner GPS. But what it will do is build up inner strength, resilience, and really depending on your intuition and your instincts to guide you. And, once you get through this period of just doggedly moving forward through all the challenges, as I said, you may be working, you may be in secret, or you may be doing things quietly on your own, or just keeping things quiet, sort of almost separated from others. And this is necessary to bring out the best in this placement. Now, whether this is in the form of a relationship, as in this relationship is like no other that you've been in, or the person that you're connecting to is just very different from everybody else. They may have different culture, they may have different background, whatever it is. Or it's the course of the relationship is taking a different path to everybody else. So don't expect others to connect with you. They may not see what you see. They may not connect with what you are connecting with. But this is why you've got to follow your own guidance, and you will get through. You will make a success of it, but it's going to put you through your paces, and you will just go follow your inner GPS, and you will get where you need to be. Now, along the way, we've got Green Taurus, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So whether this is within your love relationship, perhaps in your home, perhaps you're tackling something, you've got a big project on the go with your person, or it could be, as I said, a business partnership. And this is saying that you need help. You can't do it all. Nobody can be Superman or Superwoman. So you're going to need to farm out whether it's tasks or things that need to be done. You can perhaps get a service in to come and do those things for you. Whatever it is you need to do, you need to spread the workload. And as I said, whether this is in a personal relationship or a business partnership, there is help required to achieve it all. Because otherwise, what will happen is you will get overburdened. And with Saturn, you don't want to do more than you absolutely have to, all right? You need to, and because of the Yod destiny, this is going to be it's not going to be an easy flow. You're going to be going through your paces with this. So get help. Ask for services, get services in to assist you, set things up. Don't try and do it all yourself, because then resentment is going to build up, and also exhaustion, and this is also about allocating time for yourself. So that you can actually access your inner wisdom and your inner GPS to navigate and make decisions. If you allocate time, which is purely yours, and whatever you do with that time, it's constructive for you. So whether you like to go on meditative walks, or you like to exercise, or you just like to spend time quietly at home, perhaps working on something, or just in contemplation, or just quiet time with your person, allocate time for that and make it one of the priorities that you are dealing with. And then detach and just edge out all the distractions, all the triggers, all the problems, so that it gives you time to become centered, and then you can clear your head and you'll be able to make decisions, and you'll be able to follow your heart. You'll be able to listen and hear your guidance. And that's what it's saying. Don't try and do everything yourself. Now we've got here 11th house. So as I said, this is the house of friendships. So friends may be very important to you at this time. But it can also be other people that are coming from sort of group activities. So this can be like associations, societies, any group activity. It's you within that group. It could even be a group of companies. All right. So this is a bigger, wider sort of network of people. It can also be your contacts. People that you've got as part of your contact or your network group. And it's also the house of seeing the future in some way. So this is can be very personal, as in your hopes and your dreams and your visions for the future. So you could really be tapping into that. It's also about following trends and currents in society or within your life, seeing the bigger picture, seeing things moving in the background, or seeing how things are going in certain ways, and being able to track that. In some cases, it can be helpful in your profession, or it can just be that your instincts are really sharp and you're able to follow certain, whether it's fashions or fads, or just the way that social currents and trends are moving. So it's following all of that. It's also to do with your sort of social things. It can also be, as I said, business groups, but social groups as well. So it's your wishes, your hobbies, your interests, your dreams, your visions for the future, whatever is important for you, whatever you are aiming for, whatever you're wanting to move towards, your biggest aim falls in under the 11th house. So it's merging with that, with what you perceive for yourself, what you are seeing for yourself, your future, what you would really like to sort of move towards. It can also be being receptive or being involved in global or group things. So this can be group consciousness, global consciousness. It can also be social reform, anything to do with that. So that may be important for you. It could be that you're volunteering, or you're involved in some sort of social reform. It could even be government related, because you've got the 10th house here. And the 10th house is about maturity. So I do feel with Saturn as well, and that is about maturity, that you're going to be needing to look at things in a very structured and very mature way. Or you are rising to prominence, because of your maturity and your wisdom. So it can be any one of those coming in. So 11th house, you may be, sort of leading in some way, shape or form. Maybe your hobbies and your interests and your wishes for the future, your dreams and your hopes are connected to social reforms and things like that. So that may be coming in for you. But otherwise, friendships can be front and center with this. So now we've got Mercury retrograde reinvention coming in here, and then we've got Una easy does it. So whatever is going down, whatever is relevant for you in this house, it's saying that some aspect of it needs to be reworked, or you will need to go over it again, or you just need to pull back a bit and go over the plan, or wait until a better time comes in. Now with Mercury retrograde, this may apply for the whole month, but normally it's sort of a week or maybe longer that it might apply during the course of the month. But you will know when this energy comes in, because your communication sometimes can go awry for whatever reason. So this can be, emails don't get sent, or you send a message on your phone and it doesn't get delivered, or something like that, or just people misinterpret or misunderstand you. All right. So that it can come in like that. It can also affect your electronics. You may need to back things up, but it can also be just, I feel communication. I feel because it's the 11th house, you're needing to communicate in some way, shape or form with others, whether it's a group or your friends or whatever. And if you're wanting to launch something big or you're wanting to initiate something big, it might be best to wait until this energy has passed. Or moved on, because sometimes under the rays of this, it can actually, whatever it is you may want to start or initiate might get delayed, or you won't get the result you desire. And then you will have to, go back over it again, or do something again, or purchase something again, something like that. It's to do with this 11th house. But I do feel it's more than likely to do with, your something that you're wanting to launch, a hope or a dream or whatever. But also it could very well be to do with friendships, how people are perceiving you, what you're saying, and so on. And it's go over your plan again, or go over things again. And on the other side of that, once you've been through that introspective period and looked at things, gone over them again, then you'll come up with a better plan, because there might be some small thing that's been missed or overlooked. It can also be, and I think this is probably very likely, is that somebody from the past or a situation from the past may come back again. Now, if it could be a friend or an acquaintance or somebody that you knew pops back into your life, and it could, as I said, it could also be a situation. So something repeats or comes back again. Now, this is normally helpful. It's helpful in that it settles something, or it gives you closure on something. And it could just be an attitude or a bit of information, or they give you news about something, or they impart something to you, or the situation that comes up gets resolved. Just something that kind of didn't really finish off, or you just, and they come into your life to deliver something to you. Normally it's like a conversation, or something gets closure. It's normally very helpful. It could even just be passing information on to you, hearing something which is important for you, or which gives you insight into something. That can very well happen as well with this card. Now with Una Easy Does It, it says there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. So with Mercury retrograde, this is the kind of pullback to say to you, anything with a re in front of it, reinvention, reinforce, review, redo, repeat, anything like that, relocate, whatever comes in. It's just saying that you need to go over things again, look at things again. But she's saying that there's no need to force or hurry things, so don't feel under pressure and then rush in to do something, because you probably won't get the best result, right? There's better timing to be had a little bit later on. So just go with this energy. This is about nurturing whatever is close to your heart, whether it's a social reform or a friendship or a hope or a dream or a hobby or an interest. It's about nurturing that. Whatever is most important to you, and it could be relationships, or it could be your, something that is very close to your heart and interest, or just something that is that is close to your heart and which is important in your life. So nurturing that. If it is related to launching a hobby or an interest, or which might be a profession or a career change for you, because you've got the 10th house here. If you're trying to go, into your own business, or you're trying to launch something, it's saying that you might have to start out as a part-time and then go into full-time later on once things have settled, the dust has settled. But this is a kind of a progression coming in. It might also apply to a relationship where it starts off, good friendship starts off slowly, and then it becomes bigger and more important and more prominent in your life. It's got this energy. Do not hurry. Do not force things to happen. Everything is within perfect timing. Everything, your needs are going to be met. It will unfold as it's supposed to. So you don't need to be diving in and fixing or trying to manipulate or push things along. Just let them go as they're meant to. So now we've got here Grand Trine Blessings. So this card is a lovely card. It really does bring blessings in for you. Now this can be all kinds of blessings. It could be money, it could be support, it could be friendship, it could be just having a much easier time of things. And I feel that, with the Saturn truth here and the Yod destiny, you may go through a testing period, or maybe you have already been through this testing period and now you're going to be reaping this benefit. But I do feel that because you've got 2 here, which are indicating, applying yourself wholeheartedly to something, that you will be going through this month, through this process, and then once you've applied that yourself in those areas, then this is what is going to manifest for you. But it's saying that at some point, blocks and obstructions or delays or issues that just cropped up to do with your path or the way you are moving forward will just dissolve or fall away, or they'll just be lifted away. So blocks, obstacles, you'll just be able to flow with the energy. Grand Trine is a wonderful flow of energy. It's a very harmonious flow. So you'll have harmony, you'll have space to grow, you'll have space to move forward without impediment. And as I said, with Saturn and with Yod, there can be a few impediments on the route. So I do feel if you apply yourself and you apply, put your shoulder to the wheel, that this is what you're going to manifest. All right. And if you have had blocks in the past, and you want to move ahead, then this could very well be saying that these are now being lifted away from you. Now you can really get to the nitty-gritty of things and start building a really strong foundation for yourself. So very harmonious energy, very nice flow. It can also bring in closure. And as I said, with the Mercury retrograde, this could be somebody popping back, or it could be a situation that rises up again from the past. And it gets sorted out, whatever it is. Either it's information you're receiving, which is very helpful for you, or something gets closed out or ended or whatever it may be. So it can bring closure. This energy can bring closure, which is like relief. And now that burden or that problem that was hanging on from the past is now going to get resolved and moved out of your path. But it's a very harmonious energy. It can also be that the rising up of talents and abilities that you have, or skills that you have, are really coming to the fore. And some of these could have been latent in you. In other words, you may not have focused on them, or you may not have had the time to focus on them. And now they're really starting to come out. And with Saturn here and with Yod destiny, that can really manifest, because you're getting in touch with your inner strength, your resilience, and your power. And that is what Saturn and the Yod destiny are going to teach you. And this could really put you in a position where those skills and those talents, or just the coming together of it, your talents, whatever it is, suddenly like manifests, and everything starts to go in formation instead of being scattered or not really being used. That can come in as well. And that really helps you to harness this wonderful flow so that you can move forward without impediment and actually achieve a great deal. Now we've got here Guinevere, true love. So the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So you have got 7th house here, partners. So this more than likely is applying here. But it could also be that you have a friendship which is now turning to a romance. All right. So this could be very well part of your hopes and dreams. Perhaps you hoped about it at one point, or you dreamt about it at one point. It was something that you really wanted for yourself. It's part of your vision of the future. And that may very well be coming in. But just easy does it, all right? There's no need to push or force, all right? This is coming in for you. So this lovely energy of true love, beautiful energy coming in, and it's saying possibly, depending on where you are, but springtime, or when flowers are abundant, or you can, when the light is bright in your life, or when you can bring some beautiful flowers into your environment. This is about also opening up to the love and to the romance. It's saying that possibly in your previous sort of situations, or wherever you've been, or whoever you've been with before, your romantic needs have not been met. So you need to do this for yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to do it for you. Tap into your romantic side. Do things for yourself which are romantic, and whether this is having a lovely dinner, even if it's just for yourself, lighting nice candles, having parts of your home which are little luxuries that just look and feel good, and make your environment, your space, a lovely space to be in, just for you, and then obviously for your person when you are together as well. So, but it's opening up to romance, and you can do this for yourself. You can really bring lots of things into your home, fresh flowers, whatever it is, to raise the vibration in your home and in yourself. And that will help to raise the frequency and attract this person in as well. So it's about connecting to that energy of love. Love is the fabric of the universe. So tap into that for yourself, number one, and then it will, you'll send out a frequency, and your person will be attracted to that even more than what they have been before. So it's a lovely energy coming in, but love of self is important, number one, and then you can start spreading it around to others. But love of self and then of others. And just be open to this lovely energy. If it's not a new person, then it's this is the regeneration or the renewal of love in an existing relationship. Okay, it's saying open up to that. And if you have your romantic needs have not been met in this relationship, then ensure that they are. Express this. Talk to your person, and set the tone. You take the leadership on that and actually make it part of your life. And set dates for each other, where you can go out and do things together just quietly on your own and so on. So bring the energy of love into your life, and then you won't look back. And then lastly, we've got here 6 of autumn. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So now you had grand trine blessings coming in. So some sort of blessing is coming in for you. More than likely it's monetary or some kind of boost.